I'm a little sad and I'm a little disappointed at the reportedly thousands and thousands of people that joined the world's largest hackathon and didn't build anything. They spent 3 or 4 days building stuff, and it was like they're trying to build a login system and it never worked. The reality is that Bolt and Lovable are not meant to build full stack SaaS applications. Okay, they use Supabase as a backend, which is fine, but for the most part, you have to build all this stuff from scratch. They don't give you much to start with. So NoCo's idea is that you can just start with a template, and then you don't have to build an authentication system. If you want to build your own, you can start with a kind of more blank template, or you can start with a template that already has some of the basics built in. For this one, for example, we have ShadCN and Tailwind already in here. This one uses the app router, for instance. We have an Expo app, so a React Native mobile app in here. We have a vanilla Next.js one. We have a full kind of a full kind of OnlyFans clone called Not OnlyFans, but the idea is that you can have a membership site. Anyways, again, the point is that these people on this, global hackathon spent multiple days trying to just build like a login system, and from what I could see, a lot of people I think just gave up after like day 4 of trying to get that thing to work with Supabase and all that stuff. And again, it's fine for a lot of people, but I just am feeling like not as many people are getting value from Lovable and Bolt as you would, I don't know, as you would think, basically just scrolling through X and looking at your Twitter feed and yeah. Anyways, so for instance, let's go into a NoCo project, and this is a template that's off the shelf, so you get some of this stuff already built, and in this one I'll open email polls. So you saw your list of projects. Here's the dashboard, or that was the dashboard, and then this is the actual project itself. So this is where you'll do most of your work in here. I just fixed this bug. So for instance, on the left here, we have the chat. So this is normal, chat, whatever task you want to do. This is a full VS Code system in the browser. So I honestly hate Lovable's UI, and when I go in there, I want VS Code in the browser, and so I shoved VS Code in the browser in here. And NoCo is actually an AI agent inside VS Code, which is running inside this Docker container that you have access to, that is also running your project. So here, for instance, this is the system that is already built. It already has authentication, so I'm already logged in here. Like if I were to go and log out, and I can pop this out to a new screen. But I could go and ask for a magic link, and then I would get an email, and I would be able to click that link in the email, and it would take me in here. And so I'm building kind of a new project, so that's why this dialog is somewhat broken, but this thing already comes pre-wired for Stripe billing. It comes pre-wired for multi-tenancy, where you can add other people to your team, and it's already, like we showed, it has built-in authentication. And of course, dark mode, light mode, it has a theme system already. So the AI, and again, the whole point of building with a template is that, much like with Cursor's rule system, NoCo has a rule system as well that tells the system how something should be built. And so instead of fighting with the AI or fighting with Lovable, because it forgets what your project's about, it forgets how you want things done, that's what we are, that's the whole point of this templating system. And the magic happens in this .noco folder, where you can drop in, honestly, whatever you like in Markdown format, and contextually this will get passed to the AI agent, so it knows what you're working on all the time and how you want stuff built. So the number of times, for instance, I've had to, in a backend system, in even Cursor, tell it like, dude, no, I want you to look at the other code examples and just follow that like database model structure. Don't invent a bunch of new stuff. The only real way to do that is to pass it an example of the thing that you want built, and so that's what I think NoCo is really good at. Anyways, I just had to poke around and poke fun at Lovable and Bolt and stuff like that, because everything I've seen just sucks. Like, I've tried it 6 times. The thing never outputs code that works for me, and then if it does, it's just a front-end thing. So it's just like this really pretty vanity thing, and I don't know, maybe UIs are going away in the first place. So again, I have no idea who these people are, these millions of people that are getting so much value from this thing and paying for this thing, and they haven't deployed anything that actually works. Or if they did, it's just a front end. It's not connected to anything, or at best it's connected to Supabase, which Supabase is awesome, but that's not personally what I want to use. It's not going to work for large enterprises. NoCo will, right? You can just export this and run it with a Postgres database directly. You don't have to have Supabase at all.